So abuse is appalling in its toll on the people and the families that are affected by it. We're really keen within NCIC to shine a spotlight on all types of abuse and encourage practitioners to undertake routine inquiry questions. In response to that, we developed a campaign called How Safe Do You Feel? Abuse takes on many different forms, many of which are often unseen, unheard or untold. We want to encourage people to speak out, stay safe, and we're really passionate here at NCIC about breaking the silence. We're aware that if we just look out for physical injuries, we miss a whole cohort of people who potentially need our help. We want people to know that we will listen, we will believe, and we will do something. Hence why we've been working so closely with colleagues within the organisation to ensure our routine inquiry questions form part of our routine health assessments. We are committed to be part of the long-term plan in terms of tackling domestic abuse. And we're really, really proud of our partnerships with the police, health and social care colleagues and third sector services.
I'm Detective Superintendent Sally Blakelock from Cumbria Police, and I wanted to say a few words in support of the How Safe Do You Feel initiative. We think this initiative is fantastic. It gives people the opportunity to speak to professionals in a safe environment. Nobody should have to suffer from abuse or neglect, and people should be able to feel safe in their own homes and in their everyday lives. And this is another way in which we can help people feel safe together. Safeguarding vulnerable people is a key priority for Cumbria Police, and we will always work with and support our partners to do all that we can do to keep people safe.
Part of our How Safe Do You Feel routine questions, we're encouraging our practitioners to ask those that access our services 4 standard questions, which consist of how safe do you feel? Secondly, asking who cares for you on a regular basis? Thirdly, what caring responsibilities do you have? And lastly, what services are you open to? That allows us as practitioners to have a real rounded understanding of what that home and family dynamic looks like.
Really proud about our involvement in the How Safe Do You Feel initiative. We've been encouraging all members of the community nursing and therapy teams to be professionally curious and to routinely ask their patients how safe do they feel. This has led to our practitioners picking up on some significant cases of abuse. We've encouraged practitioners not to be afraid of asking more than once. Sometimes it takes a victim a while to build up that trust and to make that disclosure. But with Kelly's support and through hosting a number of safeguarding professional conversations, community practitioners in our organisation are not only becoming more comfortable in asking the question, how safe do you feel? But also in dealing with the range of situations that are disclosed and helping victims to receive support. When we're reviewing our safeguarding referrals, our community practitioners have identified patients and family members of all ages being subjected to physical, psychological and financial abuse. We've picked up on cases of control and coercion, neglect and modern slavery. I'm really proud that best practice is being demonstrated by our community teams, and it's now being reflected across other services in the Trust. All this adds up to making sure that members of our communities, victims of abuse, know they have a safe space to speak up.
Kelly's project that she's done around How Safe Do You Feel is a brilliant project. I think her motivation to make a difference around safeguarding practices in our trust and across the community is wonderful, and her enthusiasm rubs off on the rest of the staff, so people want to go along with her. You know, her leadership shines through, and she's got people want to work with her to make a difference.
Throughout COVID and in our COVID recovery, we have borne witness to many cases of domestic abuse, coercive and controlling behaviour and safeguarding moments from our homes, our communities, and indeed through our services. And this programme of How Safe Do You Feel is that moment when we, as clinicians and carers, can listen, believe and bear witness to, and do something alongside and shoulder to shoulder with victims of abuse and survivors of safeguarding moments. Thank you so much for the How Safe Do You Feel campaign. It is saving lives.
We know from reviewing incidents and problems that had we asked the question, we might have acted differently. And so learning from that, it's making it really important that we ask the question of all of our patients and our colleagues at work. You know, asking the right question can, yield so many results and help to keep ourselves and our patients safe.
We all have a part to play in raising awareness and making improvements across our health system, and we're absolutely committed to making every contact count here at NCIC.
And for anyone who's suffering abuse and would like to speak to a police officer, then please contact us. We will listen and we will treat your report with sensitivity. So we are here for you when you are ready to speak.